Hello and welcome to another BWhack review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Ryan Blaney's Menards Darlington Throwback for 2025. As always, take a look at the box. Except before, I'm still kind of disappointed we don't even have like Darlington boxes anymore. They just get the regular boxes like everyone else, but whatever. Lionel Racing NASCAR Cup Series 2025. Ryan Blaney, Team Penske. Render the car right there. Standard finish. Made total 504 of these things. NASCAR Cup Series, standard finish. Lionel Racing NASCAR Cup Series. Register your car at Lionel Garage, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. This was a throwback to his father, Dave Blaney's Busch Series win from Charlotte 2006. Now, this car basically falls into the category of looks cool, but kind of fails the throwback. Because they changed a little bit too much of this car again. The real car was a just kind of standard yellow and then a dark green. It was an avocado sponsor car. But instead we have a bright neon Menards yellow and blue throwback. Like I said, loses some points for that for the throwback side of things, but this looks really nice. Like, this makes me want Menards cars that have a little bit more to them than just like the solid yellow with the green hood and green like back piece. Like, you can clearly have something like this as a base and just swap the blue for the different colors for the sponsors and such, but I don't know. Did you also get points for swapping the number font to be closer to the number 32 car that Dave Blaney ran in that race? So that's really cool. So Penske got a little bit more lax on the changing the number fonts lately. They used to be like Penske would never change their number fonts for anything, but Joey's changed this year, Blaney's changed this year, and Cindric's changed this year. Cindric got DNP'd, of course, but it's just good to get Penske to have real throwbacks again, because I don't know what happened in 2024, but all three of them just ran their primaries and didn't have anything special whatsoever. After Joey had run one every single year, the throwback race up until 2024, and then now this year they're back stronger than ever again. So what happened in 2024, but whatever. Anyways, let's do a quick 360 of the car. So it does look really nice. This is just one of those that falls into that category of looks cool, but kind of fails the throwback. As opposed to something like Chase Elliott's that fails the throwback and looks terrible. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Dutch Boy. Got Pennzoil Ford Mustang number 12. Down the side, you have Menards. You got Snap-on Discount Tire, Worth, Wabash, and Ford Performance. Behind the wheel, you have Knopf, Richmond, Kid, and Dutch Boy. Got Dex Imaging and Advanced Auto Parts on the C post. And on the B post, you have Ford, Mazak, Dent Wizard, and Hunt Brothers Pizza. The funny thing about this is you might be noticing that PPG is missing because Dutch Boy is paint. So I guess that they weren't going to have two, fighting paints on the same car, which is hilarious, but I thought that was funny, worth pointing out. Is a throwback, so you do, of course, have the 100 years Goodyear blimp tires, as well as the retro NASCAR logo right there. On the back, you got Menards, Ford number 12. Funny to see the throwback number in a different color, because it's obviously red around the car, but for some reason it's yellow back here. Not the Menards yellow, mind you. But yellow. Anyways, on the deck lid, you have Maytag, Ideal Door, Libman, Jacklink, Sylvania, Delta, Kid, Tarkett, Cardell, Duracell, and Atlas. Got Dex Imaging on the roof. This is number 235. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. Got Menards and Powered by Ford under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the inner side of the car if you want to see that. Another one of those cars that I really wish they would wrap their color around the edge of the hood a little bit more, because you can see the whole car is in the Menards yellow and then like decaled over. So you can see a lot of the Menards yellow seeping through in places. Like I said, I mean, this car is probably ugly to some people, but that's the case for all the Menards cars. Like I said, I love the Menards color. It's one of those really divisive colors of cars. Some people think it's the ugliest color ever, and other people love it, and I'm one of them that love it. That's why I said this might fail a little bit as a throwback, but it definitely does look really nice. He almost won in this car, too. He was able to chase down, was it William Byron, I think it was, at the end of the race, pass him for the win, And then, of course, Kyle Larson ran out of talent in the same spot two times in the same race. Pointed that out when I reviewed his car. And there was a late race caution. And then, of course, Denny Hamlin comes in to steal the win on a pit strategy like he's done multiple times. Denny seems to either dominate the race or just steal it at the end. There's really no in between with Denny. He still wins like at the last moment, like I think more than once this year, if I remember correctly. He almost tried to steal another one when that race was at Kansas with Bubba, where he basically ran Bubba up the track and handed the win to Chase Elliott. But this one, Denny got it when handed to him in his Carl Edwards throwback. I will probably get that diecast. It's kind of neat that it's a Carl Edwards throwback out of nowhere. But anyways, back to this car. It is a brand new release. You can get it right now. This is unique enough that I would not be surprised if it gets rare, but I said Blaney's cars are very odd. It's like a 50-50 shot. Blaney every year has a few cars that get rare and then a bunch of cars that just sit around forever. So who knows? Remember, for whatever diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. Just go check that out if you want anything. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Ryan Blaney's Menards Dutch Boy throwback for 2025. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.